Good morning students, this is Joy Varghese from Uncovering Chemistry. Now today in video 7, unit 5 states of matter, we are going to discuss about Charles law, topic 5.5.2 from your textbook. Now the definition of Charles law: for fixed amount of gas means for n number of moles what we say, and constant pressure P, the volume of gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature, that is you can say V is directly proportional to T. Now we will derive this formula, this mathematical form of Charles law. You can see for each degree rise in temperature, volume of gas increased by 1 by 273.5. This we will take it for our convenience to 1 by 273 only of the original volume of gas at 0 degrees Celsius. Now therefore if you can see the volume of gas at 0 degree and at T degree, we take it as V0 and Vt respectively, then suppose at 0 degrees Celsius the volume, we will take it as volume will be equal to V0, and at 1 degree Celsius, that is what we got, T degrees Celsius, the volume I will take, because at V0 it was what is the original temperature 1 by 273. So I will take at 1 degree Celsius, I will take V0 into 1 by 273 for our convenience, right? Now so if it is at T degree Celsius, we can write the volume will be equal to V0 into T by 273, what we say, right? So now suppose, therefore if you want to find the volume at T degree Celsius, what we will do, we will take the initial volume, that is initial volume what we say it as V0, and this is the volume, final volume, that is increase in volume, initial volume plus increase in volume, right? So initial volume we can take it, this will take it as Vt, therefore Vt will be equal to V0 plus V0 into T by 273, means this is your final or increase in volume, what we say this one, and this is your initial volume, right? So we got a relation like this. Now taking V0 as common, what you will get, V0 into 1 plus T by 273, right? Now suppose if I take LCM, what I will get, V0 is equal to 273 plus T divided by 273. Let this be equation number 1, right? Now suppose, for 1 degree Celsius I will take 1 plus 273 Kelvin, and for T degree Celsius I will take T plus 273 Kelvin, right? So therefore substituting the above value in equation 1, we get, right? Now what do we get substituting this value? I will get in this one what I am talking about, Vt is equal to, where it is, or I will just write it down, substituting the above value in equation 1. Now instead of, we will just simplify this further, that is we will just write it down, let T plus 273 is equal to Tt Kelvin, I will take in equation 1, and 273 as T0 Kelvin in equation 1, right? This you can write it on top here. So what do we get by substituting this in this equation? What you will get, see, Vt is equal to V0 into instead of 273 plus T, I can write TT, and instead of 273 I can write T0, right? Now what we have substituted these two values in this, what we say now therefore Vt is equal to V0 into Tt upon T0, right? Now the next part, what we wrote last step, that is Vt is equal to, what we wrote here, see, Vt is equal to V0 into Tt by T0. Therefore I will just correlate this, Vt by Tt is equal to V0 by T0, right? Now Vt by Tt is equal to V0 by T0 now is equal to K, constant, what we say. Why? Because initial value, final value and initial value will be constant in this case. So therefore V by T, instead of this I will just substitute V by T is equal to K, or we can also write V is equal to K into T, right? So if V is equal to K into T, right? If I remove this proportionality constant, what I'll get, V will be equal to directly proportional to T. So this is the relation what we got for our Charles law, right? So till here you have to derive in your fair book, what we say, right? Now the next part. Now for initial stage, when we say, suppose if volume is V1 and temperature is T1, which is equal to K, what we have already seen, and for final stage, if V2 upon T2 is equal to K, correlating these two, both are constants, what we say, so we get V1 upon T1 is equal to V2 upon T2. Understood? So this is the formula, two formulas you have to remember for Charles law. Now the next part in this. Now suppose if you draw a graph for this, what we say here, you can see this is minus 273.15, this is 0 degrees Celsius, this is 273.15, right? So at this temperature, what we say, suppose we draw a graph of volume against temperature. Suppose I take pressure constant P1, you will see with the increase in volume, you will see there also will be increase in, what I say, temperature also. Means volume is directly proportional to temperature, we can make out from this. Now here what is constant? Pressure is constant in this case, right? So when pressure is constant, you can see each line, what we say here, you can see each line of the volume versus temperature graph is called isobar. Last time in Boyle's law, what we have seen, temperature was constant, so it was isotherm. In this case, what is constant? Pressure is constant, that's why it is called isobar, right? Now we will go through the numericals from this, what we say here. See, numerical, that is problem 5.2. On a ship sailing in a Pacific Ocean where temperature is this much, a balloon is filled with 2 liter air, right? So what was given? Temperature was given and 2 liter air. What will be the volume? Means V2 you have to find, right? This is what we say volume V1, what we say, this is volume V1, right? Then when we say here, this is your temperature T1, right? Temperature T1, volume V1, V2 you have to find when the ship reaches the Indian Ocean and where the temperature is, what is given, 26.1 degrees Celsius, right? So now in this case, V1 is what we say, 2 liter, what is given in here. Then T2, it was given here 26.1. So this I will convert it into Kelvin, plus 273 you have to do to convert it. You will get this. T1 is also given 23.4. So that one you can see here converted into Kelvin. And what we have to find? We have to find what? V2 we have to find, right? What will be the volume? So you substitute this value in this equation for Charles law, you will get this answer, right? So this also you have to do it in your fair book, okay? So this is the Charles law what we have discussed and we have derived the relation for this. Okay. Now the next one. Now this is the another example for your practice. If you see, a sample of helium has a volume of 500 centimeter cube, that is cc what we say. Also you can call it as ml. at 373 Kelvin means volume V1 is given and what is it, temperature T1 is given. Calculate the temperature means what? Calculate the temperature means T2 you have to find, at which the volume will become this much, that is this much. Assume that V2 is given, assume that the pressure is constant. So here all the things are given, you have to find T2, you can see they have substituted the value and you will get this answer. So this one also you have to write it in your fair book as an example. Okay, now the next one. Okay, now this is the next example what you have to do in your book. See, 300 ml of oxygen gas at minus 10 degrees Celsius are heated to 10 degrees Celsius, right? Find the volume of gas at 10 degrees Celsius if the pressure remains what? Constant, right? So in this volume V1 is given 300, T1 is given minus 10, you convert it into Kelvin. V2 you have to find the volume, it is given here V2, right? And T2 is also given here. You can see what is T2, that is 10 degrees Celsius here you can see. So 10 plus 273 you will get it in Kelvin. Substitute this value like this in the equation and you will get this answer. So total 3 numericals till now we have seen for this type of Charles law. Okay, now the next part.